This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with Simoes in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now. Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing? I hope all is well. Welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. I really appreciate it. So folks, this won't be an extremely long video, but I want to highlight the facts for you all so that you're aware of things so you can say, wow, look at that, look at that, look at that. So, as you all know, Simoes took charge of the Reggae Boys in his first stint as head coach of the national team, November 1994. They took on the United States at the National Stadium. Do you know what was the score in that game? 3-0 to the United States. When Coach Halgrimsson took charge of the national team for Jamaica against Argentina, what was the score in that game? 3-0 as well. The second game for both managers in particular as well. The second game for Coach Simoes was against Cuba. And that game ended in a draw. That's right, a 0-0 draw against Cuba. And Coach Halgrimsson's second game, it was a draw as well, right? 1-1 against Cameroon. Who was the first goal scorer under Simoes? Nandilo in the Caribbean Cup against St. Lucia. Who was the first scorer under the coach Halgrimsson reign? Justin McMaster. That's right, folks. And remember earlier we spoke briefly. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tanisha. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate it. You like this? Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Folks, say a special good evening to Miss Edwards. All right. Say big up Miss Edwards in the chat. Say all the best, Miss Edwards, because she is a history maker. All right, a history maker. She's the first Jamaican to receive a full scholarship to ply her trade in the United States to play the sport of lacrosse. A national player and one of only a handful of players to have represented Jamaica at the Under-19 World Cup and also the Senior Women World Cup. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. So let me show you guys the information that I'm speaking about in particular. Remember earlier, we had a conversation in relation to matches, right? And we spoke about Jamaica playing 18 matches this calendar year. Look how much matches Coach Simoes had in his first full year in charge of the Reggae Boys in 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 matches in 1995. 19 matches. And look all across the year. There are friendly matches arranged outside of the FIFA window. Match against Cuba, a friendly in March. There were Caribbean Cup assignments. And of course, we know that tournament that took place in Canada in you could say, approaching the fall. There are a couple of friendlies that took place in late August as well. Zambia on home soil, Trinidad and Tobago on the road, Costa Rica at home, and Honduras even at home as well. You know what I'm saying? Friendlies for the remainder of the calendar year. Jamaica also played Zambia away from home as well. Norway at home. Kevin Pella Wilson scoring on his international debut at 18 years old. The same game where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored for Norway in a 1-1 draw. Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis. 19 matches in 1995, folks. 19 matches in 1995. 19 matches. Any new potential? What's the deal for the upcoming match against Mexico? My friend, great things to come. Everton Edwards, hope you're doing well, my friend. Now, look at 1996. Look at the assignments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Folks, Jamaica played 23 matches in 1996. 23 matches in 1996. Just thinking about that, you have to say is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable when you bear in mind in particular of the windows. Jamaica had friendlies in January that year, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. You see what I'm saying? The consistency. In 1996, the only times that Jamaica didn't have matches was in the month of February and December. Apart from that, Jamaica was active, friendlies, and World Cup qualifiers. Now, you all would remember that the General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, Mr. Dennis Chung, spoke about the plan that has been put in place by Coach Halgrimsson and about ensuring the consistency in friendly matches. This is a blueprint that René Simoes wanted, and clearly the results came. And this is exactly what Coach Halgrimsson is putting in place as well. 1997, the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 matches. That's 27 matches, folks. 27 matches. No, we're going to do the math. We're going to do the math. All right, folks? We're going to do the math right now, okay? So Samoyeds had one match in 94, right? 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so in fact it was 18, right? Fine. It was 18 matches. All right, no problem. 18 matches, right? 27 matches in 1996. Double check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, and then 27 in 1997. So when you do all the math, folks, let's see how you math geniuses do with this one, but when you do all the math together, you know how much matches that played? That was Jamaica played 69 matches. 69 matches with René Simoes. 69 matches, folks. You guys realize that in Jamaica's 68th match, they qualified for the 1998 World Cup in France. In their 68th match under René Simoes. And when you're bearing in mind what lies ahead between March 2023, which where we are in right now, and November 2025, Jamaica has the potential to play 50 games, 51 if Jamaica wins the Copa America. 51 plus 2 because Jamaica's played 2 matches under Coach Halgrimsson. 53. Again, viewers, there is absolutely no surprise that the consistency in games has led to success. 69 games under Simoes before Jamaica qualified. Well, 68, 67 before Jamaica qualified, and the game against Mexico was the 68th game in particular. And if you look again at what transpired in 1996, Jamaica was active in January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So we see the similarities, right? Coach Halgrimsson has put things in place to have friendly matches and put planning in place up to 2026. And Simoes did the exact same as well. In 1998, the year that Jamaica was preparing for the World Cup, Jamaica had friendlies against Sweden, played in the Gold Cup against Brazil, had matches against Nigeria, Wales, Macedonia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, South Korea. Later, the calendar won the Caribbean Cup. Later, in 1999, had matches against Sweden and Norway again. Played matches in the Caribbean Cup, played Ghana, Teddy Johnson's debut for Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And of course, a changing of the guard in 2000. But the similarities are there. Coach Simoes coached women's football. And, you know, he had his time coaching women with his time in Brazil, even before coaching Brazil's women's team at the Olympic Games, where they caught the silver medal, even before that. And Coach Halgrimsson, his first experience, you could say, in a coaching standpoint, came in 1993. That's right, where he was in charge of Hotor, which was the women's team, and then IBF women's team in the late 90s, 1999 to around 2001. And then IBF men's team, 2002, back with the women's team, 2003 to 2004, and then with the men's team from 2006 to 2011. Then, from the work that he did with IBV, he moved on to the Icelandic national team, becoming the assistant, and then 2013 to 2018 being in the head coaching capacity. And of course, we know that in that situation, the co-coaches with, of course, Lars Lagerbäck in that time frame as well. Al Arabi, the time that he had over in Qatar, and now with Jamaica. So you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jamaica, you could say, is his 6th team because Hotor women, IBF women, IBF men, Iceland, Al Arabi, and Jamaica. So that's 6 teams. 6 teams. And he's had a coaching career that right now he's celebrating his 30th year in coaching. He's celebrating his 30th year in coaching. Can you imagine that, folks? His 30th year in coaching. I mean, just think about that for a moment and just let that process and sink in your brains. Simoes began coaching. You guys are gonna laugh at this as well. You guys are really, really gonna laugh at this as well. You know, but Coach Simoes was celebrating his 20th year of anniversary when he was in charge of Jamaica. After qualification, Coach Halgrimsson is celebrating his 30th year in coaching. Landmark years for both individuals that are getting to know and played an important role in knowing and the stakeholders that are involved. Coach Simoes, as we know, played an important role in speaking to corporate, getting to know the public, going to different parts of the island. Same thing like Coach Halgrimsson is doing as well. Same thing. And you have to acknowledge the credit, the work ethic, the tenacity that has been put in. 150%. And that is something that should never, ever be ignored. Any new potential? Okay. So you're saying that the expectations for the new players are expectations for the new players? You're saying if I have expectations of new players, we will certainly throughout the course of this calendar year, see a couple new faces for sure. Greetings to the Genesis of Reggae Boys YouTube. Thank you. You know, as you guys see by what you see on the bottom left, I'm a football analyst. This is what I do. I went to the Scottish Football Association to get trained, so I know exactly what I'm doing. As you all know, I've been a football analyst, and I'm the only person on this entire island who has been a football analyst on television at 12 years of age, 16, 20, 24, 28. The only person that has done that. I'm the youngest recipient of the Prime Minister's Youth Award in my category of sports analysis. And that's not just Jamaica, but that's the Caribbean as well. So why do I say all of that? I say that to say that I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm just being absolutely frank with you guys. Big up, Mr. Cross. Hope you're doing well. Oran Hernández, buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Está muy bien? Sí, ¿hablas español? Mi español muy bueno ahora, pero tengo sueño. Ahora es un día, vi mi familia. Tengo 3 semanas y 2 semanas ahora, y soy alto, muy alto. Soy 195 centímetros ahora. Oran Hernandez come from Trinidad. Oh, you come from Trinidad, boy? Well, you know what the thing going on. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And let us teach so that those who seek knowledge will learn. Thanks very much. Really, really appreciate it. And there's a saying in life, and even a lot of the artists say that everything in life takes time. So absolutely. I fully endorse of that message, 100%. So compelling folks, the as relates to Coach Halgrimsson and also the similarities with René Simoes as well. Simoes, when he was a player, he experimented a bit in defense as a player. Coach Halgrimsson was a defender. Yeah, Coach Halgrimsson was a defender. Pretty decent defender too. Pretty decent defender. Read the game very well. When I grew in love with the game of football in the late 90s, I caught a little bit of when he was playing in his time at IBV, I should say, and also Stamstund, where he was a goal-scoring defender like a Gary Pallister or like a Paul McGrath or like a Steve Bruce. He had a goal per game ratio of a goal every other game as a defender. And when he went to KFS, he had 10 goals in 48 appearances. So that was like a goal every 5 games. So he was a defender that scored goals, especially in the latter part of his career. Especially in that part. So I'm really excited, and I'm anticipating what lies ahead as it relates to the future. So it should be an exciting time at Oran Hernandez. So you're looking forward to the games ahead. And that's another thing too. René Simoes, he coached Trinidad and Tobago. Clovis de Oliveira worked with Trinidad and Tobago as well. So René Simoes has been around. And so has other coaches of that nature as well. I'm trying to remember your coach, yeah. But Trinidad and Tobago's had some good coaches over the years too. I think Ian Porterfield was a good coach. generally. Of course, Leo Ben-Haka and Zoran Vrans did a good job as well. Maturana, if he had more time, could have been successful. The most recent one, St. Feet, it was a limited time frame that he had. Terry Fenwick, don't think the players gravitated to what he wanted to do, but we'll see how this opinion now goes on the Angus Eve, but still some work to be done. It should be an interesting test. Really, really compelling test that lies ahead. It's going to be enthralling and one that will definitely raise eyebrows when Trinidad comes to Jamaica. In many ways, Angus Eve, Russell Latape, the Stern Johns, the Dwight York, Jamaicans will know that from the experiences that they had in the Caribbean Cup. So people will know them, those faces on the sidelines. Of course, Angus Eve of Trinidad and Tobago, people will know him quite well. Studio Michael Elliott, big up. How are you doing? Well, smart man, Coach Halgrimsson, extremely smart, gifted, talented, and Coach Halgrimsson, as we know, with his experience as well off the pitch, working as a dentist, very good in that aspect. And many people are asking about where in Iceland in particular. So Iceland is, yes, it's an island, but you do have some islands that are located off the coast, and this is where Coach was born, in the Westman Islands. So the Westman Islands it's an archipelago off the south coast of Iceland, and he was born in an area called Vestmannaeyjar. Vestmannaeyjar is the area in particular that he was born in Iceland. So that's the situation here. When will the squad be released? We know. Rashawn Bogle, I'm not sure if you saw the video I did earlier today. I did a video earlier today as it relates to 50 matches that lies ahead for Jamaica over the next 3.5 years. And I said in relation to the squad for the Trinidad games, either this weekend or early next week, you will get an update where that matter is concerned, okay? So early next week, that is when you can look forward to that in particular, okay? The squad and further information so we can be able to dissect it a little bit more, but certainly something for you to bear in mind. All right, so that's what we can look forward to for sure. So these similarities, folks, I hope you're able to recognize them, and my hope is that from this information that I've dispensed to you, that it gives you the encouragement, the optimism, and also the positivity that you need ahead of these matches in March. All right, let's get Coach Halgrimsson his first win in charge of the Reggae Boys come March 11, 2023. Let's get him his first win in charge of the Reggae Boys. His first win, and the game on Tuesday, the 14th, let's get him his second win in that game. And against Mexico, let's get him our third win there so that we can get to the Nations League semifinals. And of course, let's get the fourth win against Guatemala and continue that winning streak. We have to develop Jamaica again as a fortress. Did you know that the last time that Jamaica had a friendly match at the National Stadium was May 2012? That's the last time Jamaica had a friendly match at the National Stadium. So an almost 11-year record is about to end. Jamaica's had friendly matches at the Montego Bay Sports Complex and overseas, but at the National Stadium where a friendly is concerned, the last time was 2012. Yep, that was the last time, the very last time that it happened. And we have to rebuild the National Stadium into a fortress again. 1995 to 2001, Jamaica went 49 games unbeaten. 49 games unbeaten. And the vast majority of those games also meant clean sheets for Jamaica as well. Under Coach Halgrimsson, you can also be confident that the defensive aspect of the game will be solid, stubborn, tenacious, hard to break down, difficult to break down. May this give you the encouragement that you need, the hope that you need, the positivity that you need moving forward. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Simon, I believe that the coach and his team will be cognizant of new talent and that the other teams in... Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Go ahead. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. And after you press the like button, go ahead and don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with Simoes in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?